we have decided that the 500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes presently in use will no longer be legal tender from midnight to night, that is 8th November 2016.
Demonetization was all sudden and people clearly complained over that. Some claimed that people died standing in the queues, some questioned over the need for it. In fact, if you ask me personally, Chennai was hit just 3 or 4 days before the demonetization with a massive cyclone. But there were no working ATMs, there was no cash available in the market, and there was no internet. In spite of that, people did not complain anything. So when Chennai didn't complain, I don't see any reason why anyone should complain over that. But I can tell one thing here. We all know the real impact of it. A sudden digitization of Indian economy and more people adopting digital payments. On one side, it reduced the dependency of cash transfer, and on the other side, it helped increasing track of money flow. It's been what 4 years to the day, right? The government has come up with some decent numbers explaining the impact of demonetization. So based on what the government shared, what do we get to know? If you look at the current slide, one of the main things here is government tried to ensure that people become more compliant instead of trying to punish them. All they need to do was just to pay taxes and legalize their income. Just look at the numbers. A total of 13,000 crores was collected as tax. On top of that, 6531 crores of tax is collected from people who deposited more than 10 lakhs and who didn't file their returns. Because of this, tax to GDP ratio increased drastically. It's actually a no-brainer. On one side, you force people to shift their balances to banks, and on the other side, your monitoring system was made robust. End result, more tax collections. Now, this is one of the main aspects of demonetization. When you remove paper currency and create a cash crunch forcing people to move digital, notice this graph. It is but natural that cash consumption will reduce considerably. It's still the same pattern, but with a lower consumption value. Actual numbers really doesn't matter here. And with the scrapping of existing notes, the counterfeit economy took a severe beating. One would notice that the counterfeit economy hasn't recovered yet post demonetization. The graph is a proof for you. Was demonetization helpful for us? Probably. But did it create a visible impact on India? Surely yes.